right, good morning and welcome to some Joker Tower. Oh shoot, I only got like 15 minutes, but I wanted to give an update. My phone is being incredibly slow. You see, I just came back from an international work trip. Took a lot of pictures and video, and now my phone can barely handle anything. Of course, I guess I do have like three programs open, but anyways, no, I just want to set an alarm, not take too long. I still got to get a little more ready for work, but just wanted to do some updates. So it's actually, what is today? Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, we're going to just do like 12, 13 minutes. Yeah, not even like 12 minutes. So, but anyways, back in the Joker Tower. Of course, we do have the Joker Tower going on, but it's looking a little small. I need to start building that up. I did find another geode so I can continue construction. I have well, now it's blue in the city texture pack. And then there's this, excuse me, there's this right here. Oh. Sometimes I drink a little too much coffee too quick without enough creamer. Or actually, I use almond milk, but Mr. Fancy. No, I just like it a bunch more, like a lot more than creamer. So, anyways, and also it doesn't smell bad if you leave it out for a day or two. So that top one was smaller, although looking at it now, it still looks a little skewed. I guess that is proportional. You see, this is the biggest one clearly, and this one it's a little smaller, and then that one is a little smaller. But before it was actually like 4 or 5 units too small. I finally took out a stack of dirt blocks and I kind of measured it, and it's 21 blocks for each one of those panes of nether portal, or each one of those portals. So, and I'm working on getting a bunch of this stuff. Like in the world that I was doing my other seasons on. Oh man, the world that got destroyed. I had a lot of work in a big old field of these. That's okay. And they remind me of like the Crimson King. For any Stephen King Dark Tower out there fans out there. Like just every time I harvest one of these, I just think Dark King and the Dark Tower, or is it the Dark Tower? No, the Red King Dark Tower. There you go. Sorry, it's still early. Although it was funny, I woke up at 6, just like eyes popped open, wide awake, and there's this space on X app, and I think I'm gonna get into NFTs. Like I think that's gonna be the jam. So, I mean, I've got some friends, some colleagues ready to jump on the communal idea. Basically, I still need to send a message to the library. I don't think I hit send, and so what happened there is I drafted this message in their in their form portal thing, and basically I was just trying to talk to them about. So my company wants to donate laptops to people that could use them, and not really like giving away e-waste, but at the same time, um, well, that is part of it though. Like the first round of laptops that I gave out were pretty much trash, and I explained them as such. And I said, there's going to be better coming. This is just the first round. I'm just seeing what's possible. They did have DVD players, so actually, my former boss did use one of them. So like, actually was able to watch a movie and stuff on it. So I was like, all right, cool. At least it's getting some use. And I even told them, I was like, let me know when you're ready to get rid of them, and I'll take care of it because I don't want you to have to take care of the bill of the e-waste. To ethically um, I guess recycle it. I don't know. Dispose of, I think, is the proper term because there's some recycling, some. I mean, depends on how much you can get out of the metals and stuff. I think there's even gold in them, but um, regardless, yeah, there's that thing. So sorry. Every time I mention gold, I think of the Anunnaki and like the possibility that we're all a bunch of monkey experiments to harvest gold. And then they're gonna just come back, take the gold, and be like, "All right, thanks. Here's some party favors, whatever. Go have fun." And then more gold, and then like slam the door to the ship, and then fly out. I think that would just be hilarious. Like, all right, anyways, what I gained from this morning is I'm going to start making NFTs. I got to figure out how to do it. It looks like you need to make a very cartoonish, basic image, which I've got one, Mr. Smuff. I have my own cartoon character, and it'll be a Smuff coin. and I already got it all figured out. So at least that part of it. So I've got the artwork, and then the customizations. You need to be able to make it into several different variations that are unique yet at the same time resemble the common thread. Kind of like those. I think it's Andy Warhol. I want to say, I don't know. Apologies, I'd have to look that up. But he did like a painting where, or no, he was maybe more the photography. Anyways, my dad would be so like, What are you talking about?" He was big into photography. So um, I even taught a class at UCCS. Thinking about Better Call Saul at that point. Like, I am in charge of the film equipment, not you. I represent the views. Anyways, sorry, ADHD to the max. And that's the funny thing that I've noticed with a lot of the people in these spaces is like they all seem to have ADHD. They all seem to be techno, crypto, like into stuff like that. And it's a breath of fresh air. Like I found my people, my tribe. And so, but now the part is like trading coins. So I got my boy that I was actually in IRT at the time, which is an intensive residential treatment. So basically rehab, like prison rehab, like, but without actually going to prison. I was fortunate. I don't have a DOC number. I've never been there, thankfully. So, but I got to make it right. You know, I took shortcuts. I did a couple people dirty, and I've already talked to them about it. Haven't talked to them recently, so that's one of the things I got to figure out. But yeah, as long as I'm breathing, I will make it right. All the shortcuts and transgressions that I've done in my life. For whatever reason, oftentimes it's just out of awkwardness, out of necessity. Like I'm dealing with my landlord right now. He's trying to keep more of the security deposit. And if you watch the Dark Souls video from last night, I think we're up to like episode 50 or even 60 maybe. It's a long game. Like I think I'm getting close to the end though. Like I just breezed through Ilium Leois or whatever it's called, the winter frozen place. I still have to do the last spot or the second boss battle there, but for that I need to find all the knights. But anyways, you can hear me like every now and then I'll just be like ooh and just like make noises like awkward like reliving that moment of I sent this big angry text to my old landlord because I was upset. I was waiting for a reply. I told him, I'll come by and I'll finish cleaning the apartment, the condo. I felt bad. I did leave some things uncleaned. And now he's trying to say, like, trying to keep the whole deposit. And it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, no. I mean, I didn't punch holes in the wall. I didn't break anything. Like, that's what a security deposit's for. And he's like, well, the finish on the sink is worn off. Fool, that was worn off when I got in there. Like, the ice, I mean, well, he didn't, I don't know what specifics he did, but he woke my mom up in the middle of the night because she loaned me the money for the security deposit. And she loaned me the money for the security deposit on my new place. And so that's why I needed to get that security deposit back from the old place, and he's trying to shice me on it. And we did the professional carpet cleaning, which cost like $300. I mean, out of a $1,400 security deposit, we're already down to like 1,100. And so, and I'm mad, I'm pissed, like. And so I sent him a big angry text. I was like, "Look, I'm organizing all our texts. I'm getting ready for court. You want to play this game? Like, I took very good care of your house, and like, I don't appreciate this." And texting my mom like late at night, waking her up, like, that's just messed up. It's disrespectful. It's childish. And it was right after he talked to me on the phone. He had like, nothing but nice things to say. And I was like, "Well, you were a great landlord," because he was very hands off. But then now that I'm, in hindsight, now that the honeymoon's over, like, well, no, he didn't fix a dang thing. Like, I mean, he was responsive in like emergencies, kinda. I went a whole month without a water heater. Like, so there was that, taking cold showers, cooking water on the stove so I could wash dishes, like freaking like, living like a refugee, paying good money to live in this place. Like, it's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. And like the fact that that went on a month, and then he came and he replaced it himself with it was actually an industrial one, which was fine. I mean, it was super cheap, like only a few $100. But we used my car to take it. I had to go pick it up, my own water heater. Like the nerve on this guy, the freaking cojones. Like, it's BS. And I was nice to him. Like, and I don't hate him for it. I just like, I'm very disappointed that he would try to weasel out of a contract like that and just be like, and try to guilt trip my mom into letting him keep more money. Like, you're a grown man. Like, get out of here with that. We even told him, it was like, you can take your time to pay us back, but you're gonna pay us back. Like, And so I don't know. I hate threatening court, but like I've been so cool to this guy. Like I paid him early. Like, you know, when I get paid the second time every month, it's like it's near the end of the month. And so, but it's definitely not the first of the month. I don't think I paid him like at least a year to 2 years of the time that I lived there. 4 years I lived in that place. And he's gonna try to ding me for small stuff. And I told him, I was like, well, you keep 50 for the stuff I didn't clean because I'm thinking $10 an hour. It'd take him like 5 hours. It's not going to take 5 hours to clean what I left. You know, that's being generous. It's probably going to take 2 hours. So that's like $20 an hour and 10 on top. Like, you know, how is that not fair? You know, and he's trying to tell me like, no, I want to keep all of it. Like, no, get the ooh. So I'm a little upset. Anyways, the good news though is I am going to order a streaming microphone. I've decided to go back into Twitch and YouTube. I kind of want to do YouTube streaming for like gaming stuff. Twitch streaming possibly for the project stuff, and I need to talk to people in Coding Game about if I'm allowed. Because I do follow this one guy, but I mean, unfortunately, he streams on Thursday days. Like, he's a really polite guy. I think he's from France. Great streamer. He's a very brilliant guy. He has a great following. I talked to a couple people, and it's in French. Like I tried to use Google Translate just to be kind, and like they would kind of laugh and be confused. Like, what does that even mean? Like, oh. Anyways, now I gotta get ready. I mean, we could do another 5 minutes. It's okay. I already ate breakfast. I got my coffee. I just need to find where my bag is, and so I need to go to the gym. I've been slacking on that. My levels are high. I need to watch my cholesterol, my diet, all this stuff. So now that I'm back stateside and I'm settled, had to move too. Like I came back from freaking Vietnam and Thailand and sailed around a bit and like, you know, like 3 weeks and like I come back and this bullish like, oh no, I am livid, beyond livid. Then I sent him a follow-up text, like walked it back a little bit. I was like, sorry if that seems mean, but you know, I took good care of your place. You know, much better than you left it to me. And he did. He left it with extremely dirty bathtubs. Like the whole bottom of the bathtub was coated brown. And like, and I was just, are you kidding me? So I scrubbed and I scrubbed for hours, literal hours. I scrubbed on that dang thing. And then the shower too in the other bathroom. There's two bathrooms. It was a nice condo. Like, granted, he was cutting me a deal, but like, at the same time, you know, go ahead, try to rent that out to somebody else. Like, if you would have had to actually clean it, like, if I wasn't in a hurry and a desperation to move, I would have been like, no, I'll wait until you clean those bathrooms. Like, that's ridiculous, you know? And then, yeah, anyways. So that's my venting here. As far as this goes, I have the drawings for NFTs. I want to make one of my first YouTube videos into an NFT, possibly, if I can. Because I even joke about it in the video. It's a Borderlands 3 video, and I'm just testing it out. Like it's episode 0 of my computer science playlist, I believe. And I was watching some of it the other day, and it's like a good like 30, 40 episodes, I want to say. Well, no, maybe 20. I don't know. I'd have to look, but it's a lot. And it's just me talking while playing Borderlands 3 about computer science. And, you know, I feel like there's a lot to be gained from that. It's hard to focus, you know, with all the things going on, but it's kind of like, you know, when you see them testing robots, just kicking them, pushing them, throwing things at them, like trying to test their durability. Like we're testing the durability of the brain here. Like, you know, you're running around doing this and that and this and that, then all of a sudden, oh hey, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna talk algorithms, like sorting algorithms. We're gonna talk computer code. We're gonna talk about synchronization, like all these different buzzwords and stuff. Databases. I call them databases. Database just sounds wrong, although I think that is the correct way to say it. Oh, LOLs. So, and yeah, I want to join the Twitch community as a creator. I had a lot of fun there, but I was very novice level. Like, I did not know what I was doing. I had a lot of help, though. Like, I love the Twitch community. It's a very supportive community. You know, a lot of friendly folks. And I got rated by Anthony Wright's Code with like 150 people or 130 people. It was ridiculous. I was doing a stream like, you know, teaching Python or something. And all of a sudden just like, boom. I stuttered. I stopped. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, okay. And then I just kind of kept going. But now I've watched a few more. Now I know a little more what to do. Be like, welcome everybody. This is what we're doing. And then you can jump back in it. But you got to acknowledge the raiders. Like, yeah. Like deer in the headlights. I was like, whoa, what is this? So, but they were very encouraging and full of love and everything, and it was just like, it was just very awesome. Like, I mean, imagine like 100 people. You're talking in front of a class of like 3 people or like a study hall. And I used to tutor people from other countries in computer science back at school or at my college, and like, mm, yeah. And actually, one of my most happiest moments, although I love my current job so much that I didn't, even think about leaving it, but I got approached by my university to see if I would apply to an IT job. And I was like, "Are you serious? Oh no!" Like I was so excited, like, and that's my fallback. If something ever happens to my current job, yes, I would love to go work for my CSU. I'll go ahead and say it. I'm from Colorado. I went to CSU Fort Collins. Love the school. It's a beautiful campus. It's a great place. A lot of cops, but I mean, once you learn how to treat them and like act around them, you're okay. Like the biggest shock for me was you can't longboard on campus, like at all. I mean, it's technically a toy, so you have to get on a bike, and then bikes are easily more regulated or something. I don't know. I don't even know what the understanding is. But like, I feel like if you're good enough on a longboard, because I had a couple buddies, they could do like flips on the longboard. Like they would just pick it up and flip it around and jump back on it. And like, unfortunately, rest in peace, my one buddy, he died of suspicious circumstances, and I don't even know the story behind that. But basically, yeah. So sad day. Anyways, live life to the fullest because you never know, but at the same time, respect everyone else to live life to their fullest, and then you'll have a good time. I feel like that South Park ski instructor. But I gotta go. I wanted to just top this off real quick before I go finish getting ready for work, and I gotta go on and. Oh wait, I didn't need that. All right, never mind. We'll just dump it all in here. Also, I have a lot of that wood now. This is just what I have in this stash. I have another stash over. Let's see, what is this? Pale oak log. All right, so ta-ta for now, everybody. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you later. And I will see you on the Twitch streams shortly. All right, ta-ta.